NFTs are unique digital collectibles on the blockchain. This feature makes them suitable to use in games as representations of characters, consumables, and other tradable items. NFT games have become popular in the GameFi world as a way to earn income. You can sell your in-game NFTs to other collectors and players and even earn tokens with play-to-earn models. Welcome to this NFT channel. Watch the full video to know more about NFT games. When moving your gaming NFTs, make sure you transfer them to a compatible wallet. Also, look out for common scams whenever you send the NFT to an NFT marketplace or other user. Finally, read the rules carefully of any NFT game you play to see any chance of loss. NFT games are mainly present on Ethereum and BNB Smart Chain. Some offer a battling experience with collectible characters like Crypto Blades and Axie Infinity, and others use collectible cards like So Rare. Binance also offers NFT mystery boxes, which give holders the chance to own NFTs of varying rarity. These boxes are included in collections partnered with NFT games. Introduction. From their beginnings with the Crypto Kitties craze, NFT games have developed and begun to offer play-to-earn models. GameFi, as it's become known, mixes the worlds of finance and gaming, providing players with opportunities to earn income as they play. You no longer need to only rely on winning, finding, or breeding scarce collectibles worth thousands of dollars. Players can now choose to experiment with multiple gaming models and various themes aside from collectible animals. What are NFTs? A non-fungible token is a digital, cryptographic token on the blockchain representing a unique item. An NFT has many use cases. It could be a digital asset in a game, a collectible piece of crypto art, or even a real-world object like real estate. NFTs have solved the long-standing issue of creating decentralized digital collectibility and ownership in a copy-paste world. An NFT is non-fungible. This property means each token is unique and cannot be swapped identically for another token ever. You can trade one BTC for another 1 BTC equal in every single way. With an NFT, this is impossible, even with NFT art released in a series with multiple versions. In this case, each NFT's metadata will differ, just like you would have in a numbered series of prints. How will NFT gaming be beneficial for gamers? NFT gaming gives players a new way to monetize their hobby. Before NFTs were added to games, users were unable to sell the unique armor, weapons, and items purchased in their favorite games. Eventually, NFT games will allow users to earn valuable NFT items with little to no blockchain experience. For example, the upcoming game Big Time aims to function just like any other action RPG game but with power-ups and items that are NFTs. What are NFTs in gaming? NFTs in gaming are usually items, power-ups, weapons, armor, and unique characters. The blockchain gives users a unique way to store and own their gaming items outside of the actual game they're playing. Because the items are stored on the blockchain, users can easily trade and sell their items to other players. Some critics argue that adding NFT items to video games will make all games pay to win. Although some games may use a pay-to-win model with their NFT items, others will allow players to earn NFTs for free by playing and potentially even profit from their in-game items. What is a play-to-earn game? Play-to-earn games. Play-to-earn is the general name given to games that can let people earn income directly or indirectly as they play a game. These games are on-chain, which means they are connected to a blockchain network. As players play these blockchain-based games, they generate income, and at the end of the day, they can materialize their digital income using these blockchain networks. In other words, these games let players transfer their income from the game to the real world by using blockchain technology. To explain this with an example, you won first place in a typical racing game and won 1,000 gold. Your hard-earned gold cannot go beyond being data saved on the device you are playing the game. However, in play-to-earn games, the 1,000 gold you earn would have real value in terms of cryptocurrency. This value may vary completely depending on the game's earning mechanisms, the blockchain network on which the game is played, the virtual currencies used in the game, and its monetary equivalent in the blockchain ecosystem. Almost all play-to-earn games use digital assets called NFTs. Simply put, weapons, armor, potions, characters, outfits, and anything you can think of can be an NFT. Contrary to what we are used to in off-chain games, these NFTs in play-to-earn games are completely unique assets solely owned by the players. The amount of money you can earn playing an NFT game will depend on the specific game's mechanics and market demand. The money you make will come from other users who value the NFTs or cryptocurrencies earned in the game. You will need to cash out by selling your goods on a market, exchange, or auction house. With NFT games, value is derived either from the NFT or the token's collectability, or in-game utility. These two factors also lead to speculation. Can I lose money playing NFT games? It's possible to lose money playing NFT games. The exact amount depends on the type of game you're playing, its mechanics, and the value of the NFTs you're handling. Losing money doesn't necessarily mean you're being scammed. As NFTs are speculative and their value depends on what people place on them, your losses also depend on market forces. Like any crypto investment, only spend what you can afford to lose. Popular NFT games. There's a wide range of NFT games available, with the majority on BSC and Ethereum. Some offer more traditional video game experiences, and others depend mainly on the collectability of NFTs. Axie Infinity. As we mentioned before, Axie Infinity follows a model similar to Pokémon with collectible creatures and battles. Axie Infinity is on the Ethereum blockchain and provides users a potential income based on trading small love potions, Axis, and Axie Infinity shards. SLP and Axe are both available to trade on Binance. Sorare. Sorare is a fantasy football game with collectible, tradable soccer players from real life. You create a 5-player soccer team using either free cards for beginner players or purchasing tokenized cards. You can earn points to level up for every game you win, the goal you score, or other events you complete. Conclusion: NFT gaming takes digital collectibles and creates rules for players to interact with each other's NFTs. While some people value NFTs for their collectability, others want them for their utility. Many NFT games work like trading card games, but not everyone who collects the cards intends to play. GameFi has now created new NFT gaming economies that have changed how people can earn using NFTs. To make money, it's not just about luck and collecting anymore, it's also about playing too. Subscribe to our channel to keep up with new content. Your subscription, support, and feedback are much appreciated.